When the armies of the Scalings made it ashore, the vast horde was led by Egil. They built their defensive encampment outside of the range of the Bretonnian artillery. The castle of Lyonnaise had stood unconquered for 1500 years, and the Norscan sought to change that record. The hell cannon Ereshkegard was used to break down the walls, and a Grell Knight realist led a sortie to destroy it, banishing the demons that had been bound to the cannon. Another wave of Chaos Warriors charged forward, killing many of their defenders. His adoptive son and shaman sorcerer led a group of warriors into the castle through a secret route. They opened the sea gate, allowing his Norscan dragon ships to sail right through. War mammoths attacked and many were killed. While the battle raged on, a cry was heard. The demon child of the chieftain was heard. Now we're going to talk about a patron character named by Grandpappy Forge. Sign Off the Unrelenting is a Werekin hero. He was a Norscan elder who had, in the prime of his life, taken many skulls for the Skull Throne. His tribe supported his efforts at being recognized by Khorne that they too sacrificed their own heads. Instead of powers and favor, he was morphed into a feral, ferocious Werekin. When Egil sought warriors to join him, Steinhoff was ready to join his campaign. Welcome back everyone to Total War Warhammer 2. We're at the Tower of Crack and we're going cuckoo for it. So right over here, recruiting one new unit for Mr. Eck. What else do we need? Egil, well he's going to move on to another location. We've got less enemies to fight today, but there's a lot more to do. Like over here, Wolfric, my god, he took a lot of damage and we need to do some global recruitment for him in order for him to move on, or I can try to unlock another large creature. We'll see in time. Okay, Wolfric, it is time to go. But before we go, we need Egil to move on. He's gonna come over here to maybe Kislev again. I could let him just fight down here as well. You know what, that's probably a good idea. Well, come on down here. Oh, hello! You've got so many units over here, Valmir von Rokov. Get your rocks off, you fucking Slaneshi pervert. You know what? Fuck ya. We're coming in. We're coming in hot and strong, so that's what we're gonna do today, my friends. Show me the map. Alright, one of those, I gotcha. Those actually aren't too bad. The Ehrengrad map is much more challenging. We'll need a good name for that location. I already have a few very creative names, like Weak Man Grape Juice. Egil came over here, saw all their wine, and said, Weak Man Grape Juice! And so we had to call it that. Bang Cove is over here, Bloody Baby Point, that's where we got our bloody baby. Reaver's Landing. Khorne, and we need many others. I need to get Marienburg later. Yeah, I could use that. Wolfric is all on his own right now, quite busy indeed. We got Egrim Bloody Hand. We'll change his name later when needed. Actually, you know what? I want to get him to deliver some units. Yeah, that's what I'm going to get him to do. He's going to come on down here and... Oh, no. I need you to actually go oversee, you fucking idiot. Oh, well. They always do that. And I need to remember, that way I don't misclick and have them go over land. All right, we've built everything that we can. There's not much more that we can do. So it's about time for me to end my turn. Mr. Eck will be ready one more turn. We're gonna come over here. Do I have a hell cannon? I have two actually. All right, let's kill him with the Yipper. We have a major battle here, and I've allowed my hell cannons to just break down the walls. They just made it into the breaches right now, so you didn't miss anything at all. Egil has been busy fighting on his own. Right over here, he's at 137 for kills, but he's been stationary the entire time for like 2 minutes straight. It took me over 10 minutes to break down each portion of the walls and towers that you see here. Let's have a look at their defenses. So they've got crossbowmen, infantry. I've got my own infantry moving in, but there's a huge issue that I'll be facing. Artillery. They've got a steam tank. That's just going to be able to freely shoot. 500 missile damage right now. Back over here, we're looking at a great cannon and mortar. They've got Valmir von Rokov at 538 weapon strength and 54 melee attack and 100 armor. That's a fucking challenge. Egil is at 673 weapon strength, but he's fighting alone pretty much, but he's at nearly 200 kills. Over here, we've got some outriders. I've got some javelins close by. They're going to be able to get some kills, hopefully. Yeah, they're getting a few right now. They're actually hitting a few swordsmen. Not too many, but a few. And you can see how my units are trying to push through right now. They're all pushing through together. Back over here, I'm bringing in some new units. They just arrived. We're looking at Mist Stalkers. We're looking at our Wolfens. We're looking at what else? Just all of my more powerful armored skin wolves. They're in here right now, helping me push things back. I mean, collectively, together, as a group, we're going to be able to take on these enemies. And there goes Valmir von Rokov. And whenever the Warriors of Chaos come into the game, they're going to fuck me up. I'm going to be able to organize many peace treaties, but when they're here, I'll have to fight everyone. That will take a lot of my lands away from me because I won't be able to protect every location. You can't, not as Norsca. You just can't do it. You've got to keep on moving. You've got to keep on conquering. Most of your money comes from fighting and sacking, so you don't even need to. Garmir and Gormir right over here, buffing up our infantry. You can see how we're just pushing through. I mean, look at that. We're just like slowly pushing them back. But of course, I mean, they've got so much firepower, and I've got more infantry to move in. My javelins are over here. They're going to move in too and go after some outriders. 103 kills, though they do have some knights, and those are going to take us out. Those mortars are going to be really nasty to have. There goes a werekin. I'm using him way too aggressively. Already that steam tank shot him, or someone shot him. I mean, somebody fucked him up. Let's have a look over here now. Here is some infantry having a great old time. Some point-blank shots are being made. I'm going to lose a lot of Marauder champions. I'll probably need to rebuild my army after this battle. I mean, Egil is having a pretty hard time not sustaining heavy losses, but again, we're fighting the Empire, and they have so many legendary lords. Because I've got Mixu's legendary lords in here, they have all these unique, powerful lords. If they had generic lords, I would probably be less worried, but nope. We're fighting the good stuff, man. We pulled out the good shit. All right. So over here are my mist stalkers, stalking right through them, you know, as quietly as they can. Well, it's only quiet whenever we break their necks and leave them broken on the battlefield. There we go. And here comes some spearmen too, so we're slowly but surely pushing them back. I mean, we're leaving behind a trail of dead. Halberds or not, our units are powerful. We have them buffed up. We've got all these things to help us out with. And what do we have over here? We actually have some of our own javelin men. They're at 30 kills, and hopefully that will only go up. They're actually getting quite a few kills. They don't always get a lot of kills, but they're getting a lot down here. Guys who are running away. There's some friendly fire going on. Here's another Garmir and Gormir buffing up our poor infantry, who's already taking a fucking beating just from all of the artillery and firepower. Here comes some more great swords now here to reinforce. And that motherfucking steam tank, man. I don't have a great counter to them. You just need armor piercing, but I don't really have the ranged armor piercing to easily get them, so they just end up destroying me. But they're steam tanks, so I guess they probably should, right? Anyway, what's over here now? We got our damn Imperials still trying to push us back. I've got my Mist Stalkers at 79 kills, no losses yet. My Javelins are at nearly 50 kills, which is actually very good. Over here, let's see, what else do we have? We got some Spearmen. We've got our Werekin at 22 kills. The stubborn bulls of the Empire Knights. There's very few of them left. Oh my god! You know what? I haven't seen too many animations like that wherever, you know, they get dismembered or torn in half while riding on horseback. Oh, thank goodness that shot missed us. Yeah, there goes my Werekin right now. Let's have a look over here. You can see how I had a big group of men who were actually winning a battle, grinding it through, but then their range units begin to fuck me up. So now my poor spearmen are dying. Everyone's dying. We're trying to come over here and go after some other enemies. I was hoping to go after these blasted handgunners. I mean, look at them right over here. They're already at 33 and growing in kills. I mean, these guys are nasty, nasty. And we finally broke through the front gate. So now we get to move around. Look at how many we killed, though. 41 kills by my Marauder Spearmen. Nice work, pals. We got, let's see, Hjordir's Wolfens and Miststalkers now moving around. What else do we have? 97 for our mortar team. 97, I'm kidding. I wish we had that team. That would be great if I could like capture one of them and make them fight for me. But nope, none of that. Anyway, what's over here? That steam tank, 142 kills. Unless I get like everyone to attack it, we're done. That's gonna kill me. That might actually beat me. The balance of power is not in my favor. We do outnumber them, albeit slightly, and they still have many powerful units. Like over here, they got their mortars still attacking us. We're still trying to go through their damn great swords. I was actually not aware about how weak my Werekin was, and I think we're gonna lose him. I mean, he's pretty beat up. They're hitting him really hard. His melee defense is way too low. And now I know that, so I'm going to be much more careful with him in the future. But, it happens. They can't all be winners. But he's just bringing down some guys right now. Just watch him fight. We'll watch him fight till the very end. That's the corniest thing that we can do right now. Fight, my furry brother. Give him the old 1-2. Oh. And they killed him. That's where he died. We just watched him die. Low-level character, hasn't been around for too long, didn't earn a patron name. It's all right. We'll get a new one. At Steam Tank, 200 kills. What am I doing over here? They have a resurgence of their own forces who have rallied back. I got one group of spearmen at 91 kills. And then I've got over here, more importantly, Egil, who's at over 300 kills with my Mist Stalkers at 129 kills. I mean, these boys are here to bring them to Pound Town. They came around to Pound Town and they're losing it now, so hell yeah. All right, let's have a look over here now. Over 300 kills for these blasted leaders of mine. But now we're going after that Steam Tank. That's really all that we have left to worry about. It's really just that Steam Tank, so we're just going to worry about that. If we zoom out and have a look at the battle map, I beat them. They're all broken. So that means we just have one thing to destroy, and that is going to be the Steam Tank. Egil has a lot of armor piercing, but Steam Tanks are tough. You can see my own health just dropping. Let's just watch it. We're just going to watch it play out like that. If I let it play out normally, it will take way too long, and we would be here for like 1,000 years, and that wouldn't be fun. I personally don't want to subject you to a eternal torment of watching people get killed by my dear enemy here. There we go. We finally got it. The battle's over, and we have won. That was a very challenging victory. We did lose quite a few units, but they have destroyed another valuable location. I don't really need money, but I could use more houndy goodness. Oh, they killed Haka? I didn't realize they killed Haka. Okay, I'll need another werekin. Bloody for him. So now he gets plus 5% to hit points and plus 1 to leadership when fighting against vampires. I'll take it. Yeah, we got that trait from him too, where we'll be stronger in the woods when we fight. Now we need to probably get the hell out of here, rebuild our army, and then go back in. It hasn't been easy for me, let me tell you. I mean, the artillery is what gets me at the very end, every single time. So we are level 28. Who are my veterans? Right now, my spearmen have been with me for a very long time. They've done a very good job at surviving. I'm actually going to give you some more power in combat. There you go. Hard to hit. I want you to become hard to hit. If only you could make it a little bit further, man. You would be able to patch things up. Here you go. Go raiding for fun.
I'll ignore that.
Tropham, veteran. Why are your names spaced out like that? It's so weird. I have no idea. Anyway, Ek will come in very soon. I will need another army. I know that much. I will probably have to go back home for a little while. I'll let him come over here and give us a new unit. Then we'll let Wolfric do his thing. I will need to go after other locations. So let's just end their turn right now. And I've got many monster hunts to go on. That will take a very long time. Just to let you know, it won't be a focus of mine because it won't be fucking possible. Not with as many battles as I've got to be fighting. The Beastmen are fighting everyone. I bet you want a peace treaty. They do want a peace treaty. Interesting. That would allow me to focus on other enemies for right now. You know what? We're going to do it only for right now because I'll be able to focus on the Empire and Middenland and Kislev. I've already got a lot of enemies to worry about, so we're just going to relocate a little bit. And now it's time for another pretty bloody and savage battle. Plus 5 to all of these stats. I'll give that to you instead. Armor piercing damage. I'll give it to you. Enjoy. Now, let's go into combat and kill Tropham. Here's a battle on the snowy plains right now. Egil is now having to push on and fight another dread enemy. It's snowy, it's dangerous, and we're fighting Kislev. They just never give up. Here I am trying to have a nice victory today, and here they are trying to fuck me up. So they've got a mortar team, many great swords. I mean, we know the traditional build of the Empire. In the future, I will find whatever I can for their unit expansions. Well, we do have some for like the Teutogen and other regiments of renown, but we do have a lot of new Middenland units, so that's new for sure. Of course, Harbinger's has been a nightmare to fight, but here we have all of our units now just charging in. We're having to go through the woods, and Egil is already working out a frenzy, at least briefly. Okay, let's go into a more cinematic view and watch our Werekin and also our Stalkers move in to fight some Kislevites today. My God, look at the colors, the regalia, the uniforms. All becoming blood-drenched because they're getting butchered. Getting a little blood on their little bibs, the little babies. The little Kislevite babies. What else do we have over here? So over here, what do we have? We've got some Norsca Warhounds, our Beast of Tashnar. They're actually doing all right against some great... I really had no idea they could do so well. I mean, personally, I think they should, of course. I mean, look at the size of them. A giant beast like that's going to fuck you up no matter how well trained you are as a human. That's just a lot to really contend with. They're at 73, we're at 57. We've got more kills, but we'll see who's going to outpace who. 41 weapon strength, they have 42. They have armor piercing. We have what? Is it anti-large or... Let's see. Yep. They actually have a bonus when fighting large. It's only a +5, so not like huge, but it is a nice little buff. Now, we'll check on them later. Go back over here. So over here, we've got some spearmen, marauder champions, and more spearmen, all fighting great swords in addition to their general. Over here, my mist stalkers at 20 kills. We got some more spearmen and berserkers fighting these great swords. I got my javelins with 3 kills. Egil's at 53, 54 kills, fighting some great swords. But over here, let's see, my Birds of the Hound, my marauder berserkers at 11 kills. They're fighting some Imperial Knights. And also my Wolfins over here, 13 left, but they've got 50 kills right now. They're getting shot at, so hopefully we can stop that pretty darn soon. Let's go check on these hounds elsewhere. Yeah, these great swords are now breaking. They're leaving. I mean, look at how much changed since we last visited them. It's like visiting an old friend and seeing that their lives are much worse than it was prior. Yeah. So that's really good to know that our Beast of Tashnar can beat a group of great swords one-on-one. And they're nearly all dead. I mean, these guys are getting completely fucked now, so they're just getting chased down. Oh my god. Almost too brutal for me to watch. It's like 3 left. But now they're moving on because we got other targets to go after. So let's have a look over here. This group of great swords gone. They killed 33. My mist stalkers have taken quite a bit of damage. They did lose 1. They had 34 kills. We're fighting a mortar team that has 40 kills right now. Egil is now at 69 kills, going after handgunners. We've got so many to destroy. It's pretty awesome. So we've won a battle. It's just a matter of how much we've lost, which is probably quite a bit because, you know, we don't have high numbers. That's really probably the biggest part for us is that we don't have high numbers. So whatever losses we do take, we do feel. And high replenishment is great, but I haven't had a time to really recuperate because of the sheer amount of enemies that we have. And Reichland really became so powerful so quickly. Sylvania was just rolled over. I mean, we weren't too many turns in before they lost. And that's really messed up. If it wasn't for that, I think we would be okay. Like if Sylvania was doing even semi-okay, our campaign would have been at least a little bit more simple, easy. But now, no. It's going to be a challenge now. Because I can't really focus on any one target, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a war of attrition. It will take me time, and the battle's now over. We have won. Here's a close victory. We did lose, what, 2 more units, but we didn't have a lot to begin with. We'll take the favor. And I've got to rush on back to quickly build up a new army. I don't mind building up a new army, but man, it's going to take me a little bit to conquer what I need to. Here comes Drak now. I think eventually they'll want a peace treaty, so we'll have a chat with them. They're coming to the wrong neighborhood. A rebellion in my lands, in my neighborhood? Yeah, alright. That's okay with me. Can't believe you, Drak, coming at me like that. Now, I could finish off that Kislev army. You know what? We're going to do that because fuck them, that's why. I'm not going to let them live. Out of my neighborhood. And guess who's dead? That guy. Alright, we'll come over here now to Erengrad. Nothing really that extreme for me to recruit, but I do want some more marauders in time. Here's some marauder hunters. Neat. I'm going to grab 3 of you. Global recruitment would probably take way too long. I should probably just move on way back home, I think. Yeah, we could do that. If I come over here, I'll get Famir warriors potentially. That would be nice. Would like having that. Okay, let's move. It'll take me like a turn or 2 to get back home, but I'll take it. Those who escaped. Okay, more campaign movement range. That's even better. So now, next turn, I'll be able to recruit while I'm out here. And we're going to go pick up hard to hit again. Okay, while we're doing that, I want you... Okay, so there's not a lot to recruit here. I understand. Mr. Eck, I want you to come over here and take on that army, if you can. These 2 may come to attack you now. Shit. That was a ploy. I see that now. I'll be fighting 2 armies potentially on my own. Well, that should be delightful. There's no other armies nearby for now, which is handy. I don't mind. Okay. Then we are not fighting Osland. They'll be rebuilding in power, which means Wolfric can do some stuff. Wolfric can go after Middenland. Wolfric can do whatever a Wolfric wants to do. Let's move here real quick. Oh, God. Fuck. I did it again. That's a corny mistake right there. Immortality for you. So I'm 1 unit shy. I have no recruitment here at all. It's not a great location. So if I go over to Rutgers Point, that'll put me closer to another enemy. I think we're going to go take that. His replenishment is not nearly as high, but we'll get closer and go destroy them on our following turn if we can. And let's see. Egil is over here. You're over here right now, guarding the Tower of Croc. There's so much that I want to pick up, but again, just that long, I mean, look at that, 5 to 7 turns. What would you do about that? That's a long time to worry about recruitment times. All right, build up your defenses, please. Troll country, you need better defenses. There we go, more replenishment locally. And that'll do it for what we can do for this current turn. Yeah, I thought we could move on to a new turn, but evidently there are quite a few folks who want a peace treaty. Even Boris Todbringer's like, hey buddy, you've been reaming my ass a little bit too hard lately. Let's move on. And I need to back off. That's a lot of enemy. I know they're coming in again, aren't they? Yep, they are. Okay. At the very least, there's a few less units to worry about, so we're going to go fight Trophim Egoshin, and Throg should be joining us quite shortly. Even though he was at war with us, he was very weak and wanted a peace treaty, and Confederation was on the menu. We get like one little village, one shitty village, but hey, that's one more that I have. If I want to use Throg, I can. And here we go. It's going to be bloody. It's going to be awful. They've got Scavenge. Well, I've got Slaughtered Captives. Cool. Okay, you've got, let's see, another General. General here, a Witch Hunter. You've got 1 Mortar, a lot of Handgunners, and a lot of Greatswords. Fun. Fucking fun. And for another battle here, we're fighting multiple armies. So what are we going to do? Our Marauder Chieftain, Mr. Eck, is moving in. We've got to hit the first army before we move on. Now, they've got their usual units. We're looking at a Witch Hunter, Mr. Sartsko. Who else do we have? A General of the Empire, many Handgunners, Mortars, Greatswords, Knights. They have the usual elites. But here comes Mr. Eck not giving a shit. I'm Mr. Eck. Do I look like I give a shit? Let's have a look at him to see if that's true. Nope, can't find it. Cannot find it. Yeah, he's gonna kill a lot of people around here. That's adorable, guys. I like how you're trying to fight him. It's not going well. He's already at 15 kills. So we're just rushing in to go defeat one army before the other one gets here. What can we do about the Outriders? They are doing some serious damage. We're gonna bring in our Javelins to go focus fire on this one group of Outriders. They can shoot all they want, but here's a bunch of sticks coming. Wow, you can take a good shaft. What a shocker. A Kizelvite that can take a good shaft. I am not surprised. Here we go, 50 left. Ooh, now we're at how many left? Not nearly as many. Oh, 40, 39. Youch. Okay, back into the battle. They've got the General of the Empire right in the middle of it. We've engaged nearly all of their infantry, all of their range units. There's very few who are not engaged. My Skin Wolves are at over 30 kills. Their Witch Hunters at 3 kills. Very fancy, my friend. And they have more Outriders on the way, and even Knights too, so that's going to be nasty, but hopefully we can stop them. That's my big dream. That's really the goal today. Come on, Berserkers. You can do it. You know how to get angry, so get angry. You've got 56 weapon strength. Come on, you know how to get angry. You can cause some fear in combat. You can go fight these Knights, regardless of their high armor. Ooh, Outriders are still attacking me at 16 kills. I got some Marauder Champions already being brutalized. They only have 90 in the group, so it's not a lot. That's why when they get hit, it's pretty nasty. You got to have some hordes to supplement, but I haven't had time to pick them up. I probably need to pick up another building for that. I'll probably end up doing that by our next part, just to make sure that we get some more hordes in, because we could use more if we want to make sure that we have a good solid front line. They do die quickly, but hey. Skin Wolves over here, 63 kills. We're looking at, let's see, our Marauder Chieftain at 85 kills. Our Marauder Champions are at 31. These great swords, oh, they're trying. They're like, Mama, I need to write a letter. But there will be no letter to write at home, because we don't know how to write or read, and that makes us angry. When we see written words, we just get pissed off and we murder you. Yeah. Not a high educational rate amongst us Khornites. But here comes another wave. You can see how we're like surging in. The reinforcing army's on the way too, but they have so many fucking handgunners, and they're gonna kill some of my units, but we've already taken out another group of Outriders, or that same group. 3 groups total. They're all being shot at. They're a great distraction. They're getting some kills, all while I'm finishing off what I can. Eck is at 100 kills. Oh, and look who's coming into play. Yo! He drives right on through them. Evidently, Sirtha Eck plays Grand Theft Auto. He's like, yeah, I kill all the civilians. I remember a friend of mine when I was younger. I think we were playing San Andreas, and he would want to play it in a more logical way. Like, oh, I don't want to just kill people in an indiscriminate way. And when I would play, I wasn't used to games like that. I would just go crazy, go ham, kill people on the streets, and he would get so mad at me. Hey man, you shouldn't be doing that, blah blah. And now that I'm older and I've played like 5 and 4 and all that, like Grand Theft Auto 5 and 4, I'm like, dude, totally the way to play. I do what I want. Sometimes you just want to go ham and run over people on the street. Anyway, that just came to me. All right, what about these javelins? 36 kills. We got 7 kills over here. 6 kills. So not a lot, but again, they're a great distraction. Still a lot of handgunners, and they're starting to get more and more kills. Our champions, we got one group. Let's see, berserkers are here. It's another group of champions. Yeah, 3 groups total. Oh man, it won't be easy. We've killed a few. There's probably some friendly fire going on, but we've killed a few of them. We're getting some kills on them. And over here, let's see. Mr. Marauder Chieftain, 140 kills. We'll have to go back and replenish this army as well. The balance of power is not fully in my favor. So if you want a campaign where you're like, hey, Surreal, I want you to have a challenge. I want you to struggle. Here you go, guys. Here you go. You're going to watch me get my ass kicked in. Like, if you want to see a man's ass move inside of his own ass, here you go. You're going to see it, because once the Warriors of Chaos are here, I have, like, no real other tribes to help me, which is really a shame. I wish they were friendlier. I would rather force them to be, like, my vassal or whatever, because then I could have one at least distract my foes while I'm busy elsewhere. Having all the land is not always a good thing, because sometimes you just end up having to fight more battles, and that's not great. And Norsca is pretty large, so that exposes me to Kislev and the Empire and Bretonnia, 3 huge factions in the game. Here comes our Marauder Chieftain at 157 for kills. Handgunners are here. We're finally now just moving around, killing what's left. We took out who was on the hill. I mean, look at the bodies here. We killed plenty. Hundreds died here on this battlefield. Only a few werekin died. A lot of horsemen died. We took out their mortar team. So what are we doing now? We're just chasing after handgunners. That's all that's really left. There's like, what, a few infantry left here and there. And if they are left, they're just breaking and leaving. So we're just going to follow them right now. Destroy what's left of their little friends. Follow them. I mean, they are routed. They are done for, whether they like it or not. They are getting some shots in as I'm moving around. Miststalkers, my Famir warriors are fantastic, actually. Yeah, these aren't Miststalkers. Sorry, that's my regiment of renown. But these are Famir warriors, and these Famirs are fucking shit up. They know how to give a good fight. They're sturdy, so in CTT, I think they're very much worthwhile. And the battle is over. We've won. Now we get to move on. We're just going to chase after every little unit that we can. He's at 189 for kills. 191 now, 192, and only going up because we just killed a lot more handgunners. Less for me to worry about in the future. Mr. Eck over here has been slaughtering everyone. He's only rank 8, but I can't really tell. I'm going to give him Fury of the Hound. The Hound's unearthly furies personified by its champions' thirst for war and hunger for unending blood and violence. You mean a Tuesday. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to head on back. We've had many enemies want a peace treaty with us, and we get to go patch up for a little bit until we come back to go beat them again. Okay, so we've done that. There's a rebellion over by Norden. Understood. I'm going to bring Lord Ostros over here, and I'm going to allow him to do that. There we go. Come on back to the east, if you don't mind, my friend. And while we do that, Egil, I want you to move up north. I might even have you go fight Crack and Drac. Even though I really don't want to, I kind of have to, because eventually they're going to come after me. And I don't like that. Don't come after me like that. It's a rude fucking thing to do. I get violent when you come at me like that. I break things, man. All right, let's have a look over here now. Egram, Bloody Hand. Come by sea. There we go. All right, you know how to do that. Good job, buddy. I'm proud of you. Okay. We're just going to unlock every monster hunt and see what we can do. Again, it'll be very challenging because of what we're busy doing anyway. I don't have anyone down here to help me out, and that's very unfortunate. The Empire could certainly cause me a few issues. Horse Toddbringer no longer wants to fight, nor does Middenland. I'm sure they might join Reichland eventually. I hope not anytime soon. That will give me time to focus on Kislev and the Empire. Khorne needs to, oh my god, needs to upgrade again. That's awesome. Okay. What can I get over here? Well, more trolls would be great. That would be an offering of slaughter. I'll take that one. I'll take my Chaos Shrine. I'll take over here another thing. That one too. And over here, more money and all that. What more do I need over here? Well, I could use, let's see, a smithy would be fun, wouldn't it? Usually is, yeah. I'll take my Ice Troll Lair. That's an awesome area. I could use that for some good shit. You know, the real good shit. Misshapen, -5 to enemy leadership. Again, not bad. Okay.
To the 4 corners.
Wolfric, is it time? Do we need a murder? They do have a lot of artillery. I'm not a fan of that. I could easily take Wrecker's Point. How much do they have? They've got, let's see. Oh, they've got a fucking steam tank, though. Ugh. You know what? I'm going to let you patch up a little bit more before we go in. Because I want you to have your new units, you know. I think that'll be nice. And I need to probably rebuild for a little bit before we head back into any other type of dire situation. That would probably be the best bet for me if I want to do well in life. And I could probably use more recruitment buildings here. All right. Well, if that's true, I have to get rid of some of my money, and I'm not really willing to do that. Unless I got rid of my shamanic pyre. Tough one, huh? Okay, let's have a look around here. I think I'll begin to level up some other agents. I do not have a Bell Fiend. I haven't really used those too often, at least not for magic. Phlegmatic, okay. Sanguine, I like that. Kind of ugly. I'm going to go use him real quick. I'm going to use him over here. And I need another werekin. I mean, they're okay. I much prefer spellcasting. I used to love them, but now I prefer spellcasting. That's just my big thing now. All right, let's go find some werekin around the world. Uncompromising, not bad. Okay. Hela of the Gore Hunt. We'll let you come on down and bother the Empire. As I said before, it'll take a few turns, but we'll do that right now. We're on to a new turn now. I'm not going to... Actually, I am going to do that. They want me to recruit a Shaman Sorcerer. Can do. It'll unlock another hunt for me. Awesome. They're raiding everywhere, even some other guys. Now, Throg did join me. We're going to allow him to settle up over here and pick up some more stuff for me. I would much rather go to Volksgrad. Maybe I can get him to recruit in time. I don't really know. We'll just keep on unlocking more things. Trade Guard, Mountain Cleaver. Are you a giant? I actually don't remember what that is. Are all of these original ones? Can you remind me? Because it's been so long. I don't remember if any of these are new or not. Like if they're part of the mod or whatever. I don't know. But we'll see. Okay, let's come over to Doom Keep momentarily. What could we use? We could use more Marauder Champions, obviously. So we'll take that for one. What else could we use? We have one Hell Cannon left. I think that'll be fine. We'll take some Marauder Berserkers. I want, let's see, 2 of them. Actually, get rid of you for now. I like to use those Regiments of Renown that are low tier as a emergency unit. Okay, so that'll be 2 of those. We'll take one more. And then I think we're good for infantry. We'll have a lot of infantry. I'll have no spellcasters, unfortunately. I need to get another one. Phlegmatic, Olaf. Fire Magic, Metal Magic, Cleric, Sneaky. I like that one, though. Jervis, come over here. There we go. Now I need to go raid Eshin. Well, that's going to take a minute. We'll get him to come join us. Well, no, he's going to go do something else. Actually, I did my job for him. I'm going to wait to pick him up. That's really far off, and I'm not really keen on leveling up another low-level agent. I've already got plenty to work with right now. Okay, Ek is still replenishing. That'll take him a minute. And our Famir Bell Fiend is going to come over here to damage some buildings. Critical failure. Good start. Excellent start, by the way. Okay. Nice work. Not a bad job. Now, I do have other agents, so it might take a minute to get into another battle. I don't know who else the Empire is fighting. I have a feeling they're going to hit me where I'm weak. They usually do. But Egil is now working on new stuff. We're going to come over here real quick. What else? I remember that Wolfric needs a few more Berserkers, so we're just going to draw out a few things real quick. Yeah, take all of that for right now. He needed like 4, if I remember correctly. There we go. Marauder Berserker. So hopefully that will trigger in a minute. Because we have 4 now. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Very angry people. All in one location. He's got a pretty good army. Okay, let's move you up here now. Egrim. No, not the real Egrim, but alright. Ooh, here comes a bunch of Imperials. Holy shit. That's going to take a minute to beat, isn't it? Yeah, probably so. Alright, we're done with our current turn. I just need to end my turn. Who knows where they're going. I was hoping to just build up my armies and move on. I had a lot of peace treaties, thankfully. But guess who came over to ruin it? The Warriors of Chaos. Now I've got to fight everyone, which is really unfortunate. I'm not a huge fan of that. Everyone would like to fight me, so I might lose a lot of what I've gained when it comes to territory. Over here for Egil, I've got some war mammoths on the way. In time, they'll be here to help me fuck everyone, and that'll be really cool. Let's go have a look around the map real quick as I begin to upgrade whatever I can. Over here would be more research. That would lower my upkeep by 1%. No one should be recruited over here, so that'll work out just fine. More corruption, more public order. A higher Lord recruitment rank, not bad. Can I upgrade any other buildings right now? Let's have a look. Yeah, over here, Ice Strike Forward, we'll take that too. And that is really it. Beyond that, let's go have a look at all of my armies. Ek is over here. He's about to fight Kislev. Wulfric is doing quite well. I've only had small armies come by to bother him, which has been quite nice training, by the way. Okay, we could get stand or die or fight or die. We're gonna fight or die. Okay, there we go. So we'll gain leadership and melee attack for any units nearby. It's really powerful. I like that option. I like having choices. Okay, Valgar the Nomad. What shall we give you? We shall give to you today something new. It shall be the Burning Head, rank 2. Okay, not new, but better. Better. And rank 10 for you, Garthor. I'm going to change your name. I've got a name for my patron for you, so we're going to do that. And for research, what else do we need? We're going to keep on picking up new things, I believe. Look over here. Mother of the Flame. Yes, indeed. We'll do that. My recruitment duration for all Norscan Giant, Frostworm, and Mammoth units will go down by 1. That would have saved me 1 turn. Yeah, as I pick these up, I still get more strength and things for all of my units, so it works out nicely. Hold on, what else can I get? Okay. Weapon strength up. I mean, 3 turns per is really not too bad. I do want some giants eventually. We're about to go fight Bruno van Stroll. I like that nerd. Hey, nerd. I'm gonna fucking kill you. All right, let's see. What else do we have around here? Hela of the Gore Hunt. You need to come over here and help me bother some enemies. There we go. I actually forgot that I need to move someone over here to Khorne. Okay, so now I need to raid Khorne. Oh, great. All right, well, here's what we'll do for that then. We'll come over here, pick up a leader. There we go. Boom. We'll let him raid right away. Next turn, it'll be done. I will get that blade for Wulfric. Now, let's go into battle. We've got a battle to fight right over here against Middenland. What do you have? Oh, you marched. You stupid fool. I'm going to take advantage of that now. Okay, for speed, I'll give it over to my War Mammoth for fun. And let's begin a grand battle using Skin Wolves, using a War Mammoth, and so many more units. It'll be great. A pretty classic battle. Let's have a look at what Boris Todbrinker's bringing to the table. A shit sandwich? Boris, you piece of shit. Come on now. We're trying to have a nice Thanksgiving meal. I'm thankful for the blood that I'm about to spill for Khorne, but here you are being a piece of shit. Anyway, sorry. Got a little bit crazy there. Valgar's now moving in, and here's Garethor. We're gonna rename him later by our following part. I put my beefier guys, my singular units right in the middle. That way, they would be able to be hit by that artillery. If they're being hit by artillery, my more plentiful units are not being hit by artillery. That's a good thing. So, it's all good. All right, let's have a look around here now. So Wulfric the Wanderer. Guess what he's on now? A War Mammoth. The guy doesn't actually have to lift a finger. He's killed so many, he's like, I'm just gonna have a little sit down. Which I actually kind of love conceptually. It's so ridiculous. He's like, yeah, you know what? Just let them go do it. I've done my killing. I'm gonna watch it unfold. These guys over here have to stand up. He gets to sit down, so they're moving in right now. We haven't lost too many yet. We're taking some damage, but not too much damage. Let's watch the big charge happen. Pathogens are moving in. Great swords are moving in. The War Mammoths are moving in. I've got multiples of them. And that's how you take out some enemies today. So over here, he's already... Oh, accusation. You're decreasing his armor, missile resistance, and melee defense. Very rude. 13 kills. What about good old Wulfric? Another accusation. Oh, you've got 2 witch hunters. Okay, nice. Good work. And then here comes all of my infantry units now helping out. Charging in while they're trying to take down these gigantic War Mammoths. Good luck with that, idiots. Okay, Tetojan Guard, we're at 8 kills now. What else do we have? Marauders. Let's see, you've got a Horde here that has plus 24 to melee defense, plus 25% to armor piercing damage. There's a Wind Blast that just ripped right through them, and piercing bolts of burning. That's a great way to weaken your foes. I mean, that's a bunch of spell casting. Wulfric has a very powerful army. Normally I wouldn't use them, but I kind of need some legendary lords. I usually like to use other custom lords, but today we need some violence. We need some violence today, so let's go check on the left flank real quick. It's a much more conventional battle than we've been having. So Tetojan Guard, 19 kills. They're losing big time. Great Swords over here, they have 58, 57 left. They have 20 kills. They're falling apart. Their infantry has finally been stopped. We're fighting some Empire Knights. We've got our Berserkers here. We've got a pretty good army, so as long as we win without losing too many, we'll be all right. He's a Celestial Wizard Lord. That's not going to be sufficient. He's already having to fight 2 champions while casting spells. But guess who just came by? Yeet! And Wolfric the Wanderer just came by to go kill him. So cool. All right. They got some war wagons that have mortars. Very handy, very shiny. Got over here many skin wolves, multitudes of skin wolves who just destroyed these mounted knights of the White Wolf. They have 12 kills only, and that's it. Enemy Lord's already dead. Wolfric was like, I will rip off your head. And he did. There's not a lot of poetry in my faction, all right? It's just literal. I will rip off your head. That's what I'm gonna do. So he did it. Okay, over 60 kills over here. What else are we looking at right now? We're looking at Valgar. Okay, there's a Witch Hunter too. What else do we have? We've got over here an Empire Captain, Albric. We've got over here a Marauder Spearman, and the battle's now over because they had a weak leader. They had a weak leader and a decent army, and we ran right over them. I mean, look at that. There's artillery emplacements, knights who were all killed so quickly and so easily. And now we're just chasing after a stupid Witch Hunter. We're just going to throw some stuff at him, make sure he's feeling pretty bad about life. Go back to Vermintide, you fucking nerd. We won that battle. That was awesome. 309 lost.
Where's my next?
All right, replenishment going up. Obsidian Trinket. We've killed a lot of people today. Okay, rank 20. What are we gonna pick up now? Spawn of Chaos? Oh my god, 150 experience per turn? Hell yeah, dude. Why not? That's what baby Jesus, if he was Chaos, would want. All right. So I've got some power behind me now, and that's awesome. So we're gonna come over here and burn down Salzenmund. Bye, Salzenmund. Don't be salty. All right, I could use money, sure, but I'll get more money later, so I'll just burn it down right now. I'm not quite level 2 yet. I'm nearly there. Then we'll get another 100 experience and plus 10. Actually, sorry, I already have that. But we'll gain more experience per turn. Another magic resistance item. Now we can move over here and replenish again. No, we don't need a raid. All right, level 21 for you. I'm going to give to you... I have the gods could be handy, sure. But what about Hulks of Death? As we get more veterans. Oh, dude, Wolfric is like a god tier champion when it comes to commanding on the field of battle. Even if like Thrall can be better at like certain things, I mean, having that tool is incredibly good. Okay, Ek, you're way over here now. So if I were to attack, oh, that's pretty bad. Yep. I've got 2 armies. I wonder what my map, if only it was like a choke point map. It is a choke point map. Oh shit, I might actually have to do that. Now they do have mortars, but I have, wait, I don't have any fucking, oh, I don't have any hell cannon. Okay. That should be interesting. That's me attacking them rather than the other way around. Who's that hero anyway? I have no idea. They will have 3 mortars. They'll have a lot of handgunners. That should be very bad. I would rather them run to me though. So we'll probably just fight in our little village as usual. And they're losing some due to attrition. Crackerjack is still around. They're going to be fighting Chaos, and Chaos is moving down to help me out. So that's, well, not help me out, but they're just here to go fuck things up. So they'll probably burn down some of Kislev. So Kislev is going to have a much harder time now. And I think we're done with our current turn, so we just need to wait for a new enemy to pop up to attack us. We're fighting a lot of people on the map right now. Okay, here we go. We have another battle to fight. Well, you know what? We're not going to fight that, and I'll tell you why. Because we don't have a commander. They have 2, and they have a lot of artillery. The alternative is I try to go after only the artillery and break that down, but I don't really have the movement for that, so the auto-resolve, they lose 284. They've taken some damage. I'll come back, replenish, beat them up again. I mean, they're just coming at me at various locations right now. And unless we have a unique map, there's no way that I'm going to be able to win. It's really just about saving time. If they would just give me... See, we don't have awesome locations that we can defend easily. And that's really our weakest point. Now, over here, I could maybe win. It's Volkmar. I think we can win. So let's go give it a try and try to beat an army from Reichland. Here's our last battle right now. We've got our forces moving in. We're going to have to hit them pretty hard. They're not a big force, but we're still going to have to fight them. Wait, hold on. Right, Bretonnia, okay. I thought I was seeing elven buildings. I was going to be angry if I saw anything elven around here. But here they are. We have some handgunners, swordsmen. Do they not even know where I'm at? Anyway, here's Volkmar the Grim. Volkmar the Grim was never that popular. I remember when the DLC came out, people didn't really care for him too much. At the very least, that is what I saw. I personally like him. I think they probably could have gone down a more interesting route with his overall design, because right now he looks like kind of like a hipster older man. So I think if they went down a slightly more edgy route, people would have been much more of a fan. And I mean, these are funny to watch, but I think in terms of coolness, it's like, okay, it's still just kind of a weird war wagon thing that they push through enemy forces. But that's my own personal take. What do you think? Because I just remember Volkmar not being as popular as many other choices. Like vampires. Vampires are popular. Vampires are well beloved. All right, so here we go. We got some units moving on down. Let's check it out real quick. We got some Marauder Horsemen, and we're looking at a simple garrison, right? I mean, we got a nice little chieftain. We got some trolls. It's a very tiny army. We've got over here a Werekin. He's using his banishment, thankfully, very early on. Here we go. We're trying to go after his handgunners. We were able to charge through some of them. I mean, that was effective, and we're still able to hit his... I mean, look at that. We actually got a twofold attack there. We not only hit some infantry by knocking them back, we were able to get right into their handgunners, and now they're going to drop quickly like little flies, like little human hairless flies. Whereas we have hairs so thick and dense that we can braid our pubes and use them as a rescue rope. Or we can even strangle our enemies with them. It's a Norscan way of life, baby. All right, here we go, buddy. He's gonna fight in the middle. He's on horseback right now.
It is time for him to kill. Kill them all. Do it now.
All right, he's already at how many kills? 8 kills, not bad. We're only killing some handgunners. Nice work. Let's have a look over here. Volkmar is really the big threat. He's already at 7 kills. He's able to regenerate, I believe, with his armor. We have some Empire Knights over here. Grand Hammer of Sigmar buffing them up. They're at 0 kills. They're already being slaughtered completely. We have some chariots who are interrupting them. They can't do shit. And what else do we have? Let's see. Over here, we're looking at Marauder Horsemen who are fighting some swordsmen. Those horsemen have 64 kills and still going up. We do have some handgunners over here. It's a regiment, so they have 150, or they would have 150, but that's a pretty big group. A big group. What the fuck? Oh, man. Anyway. Over here is our chieftain still fighting a bunch of crossbows. They have a regiment. So they're at 126, 125 right now. They're interrupted by my leader. I need to go get these handgunners. They're at 30 kills. I've got some trolls moving down. They're running away. Ooh, here comes my horsemen. 70 kills and growing. We've beaten most of them. Let's see what's over here now. Volkmar the Grim fighting our Skinwolf Werekin. Nice work, everyone. You did a great job. All right, so Volkmar the Grim. What are you doing today? You're using a Grand Hammer of Sigmar. You've got a weapon strength of 258. You're at 25 kills right now. I don't know what you're about to use, but I don't like it. Please don't be a banishment. It's a banishment. Fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, my head. Why would you do that? He's at over 100 kills. Look at that shit. No, Volkmar is a beast, dude. Like, he'll fuck your family up. He's like, convert to Sigmar or I'm gonna fucking kill your kids. And you're like, oh, shit, well, okay, well. Don't have to pay any, you know, food bills for kids. All right. I mean, no. We'll convert. Right. We'll convert. That's the right thing to do. Children are precious. All right, anyway. Marav Chieftain. He's now going after these handgunners right over here. We're just trying to kill what we can. There's only so much that we can do right now. I really thought we would be okay just sending what I did send after him, but he's already at nearly 200 kills. I mean, the dude's at 166 kills right now. A potion of healing him so quickly. He's imbibed something that's allowing him to quickly regenerate. I mean, look at that. He's at nearly full health now. We've beaten his army. It's just about going after these crossbows over here, which is going to be, let's see, some hunters attacking them. Let's have a good look at that real quick while that's going on. So who's going to win? Some bullet boys or some axe throwing boys? I mean, they're the ones running, so interesting. They're at 56 now. Over here, we got 58. Not bad. All right. What else do we have? Volkmar the Grim. Volkmar the Grim is all alone. We're all having to group up and converge on this one living fecal piece. I mean, if you ever need a fecal transplant, just put Volkmar in your ass because, God, he's a living piece of shit. But we finally got him. He's at over 200 kills now. Please don't use another banishment. We got to beat him before he's able to use one. Hopefully he's out. I can't remember if he's got a finite amount or if it's just a cooldown, but we did beat him, so the battle's now over. My God, over 200 kills from one guy. But we did win the battle. Good work, team. Well, that was too bad. Outside of Volkmar killing over 200 of my men, that's only one man on a fucking cart that's just killing everyone. Yeah, I didn't think I would be able to hold on to Bretonnia right now, not while I'm trying to invade the Empire. I can always come back later, but for now, we've got some serious enemies to fight. It's going to be a challenge. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to do our best to see what we can do to win these battles. I think we're going to have more times to fight battles now. For a period of time, I was trying to wait so that we could just get some recruitment going on, but now I've got to start pushing into them. They're going to start raiding things and breaking my stuff down, or just retaking it. I mean, like, Ausland just came back. Now, I did not anticipate the Warriors of Chaos coming back, which is really where a lot of my issues are derived from. If it wasn't for that, we would still have more peace treaties. But now we've got another big battle to fight. But I think what we'll do, we'll save it for our following part, because we've already had quite a few battles. And I think tomorrow, in the very beginning, we can begin it with a bloody affair, something corny, something sufficiently nasty. And that's what we're going to do. She's level 28. Ek is only level 8. We're going to be fighting in our village again. And we won before. But can we win again? I don't know. I actually highly doubt it. There's just too many here. But we're going to see. We do have 2 stacks, and they have 2.5 stacks. All right, everyone, leave a like down below if you want to see more tomorrow. Give me your best Khorne comment, and later.